Welcome to the YouTube channel named as Cat to I Am by Manoj Mahajan. Not just an educator, but a mentor. So today focus is Speed Maths 1, where of course you're going to learn the faster method. And the topic highlighted over here is multiplication with the help of base method. And make sure that you watch the video till the end so that you also learn a superb trick shortcut in the same method. But in that case, we're going to look forward for a specific case. So first, let's understand this method. So there are two constraints if you want to be faster with this method. One constraint is base. You should opt for 10 to the power of n. So if you look over here, the n over here is the natural number. If I start putting n as 1, so the base would be 10 to the power of 1. If I put 2, 10 square, that is 100. 10 cube, that is 1000, and so on, depending on the problem which we have. And the numbers need to be close so that the surplus or deficit is a small number. So let's apply this method and see how the calculation can become very fast. So if you look over here, the first calculation we have to do over here is 107 into 108. So the numbers are close. So what we can look forward is we can choose the base as 100 over here. Now this method works in two parts, right hand side and the left hand side. So I'm drawing a slash over here. So on the right hand side, you put the surplus or deficit. So let me put over here 7. Let me put over here 8. Now my right hand side, I can calculate by multiplying the surplus or the deficit what you have on the right hand side. So 7 into 8 is 56. How many digits we have over here? 2. So let me put 56 over here. So the number of digits on the right hand side would depend on number of zeros in the base. So 56 I'm writing over here. Now the left hand side, if I want to figure out, you have to pick up one of the multiplicants. You can pick up 107 or 108. So let me pick up 107 out here. And you have to add the surplus or deficit of the another multiplicant. So 107 plus 8 you can do, or even if I look over here, let me highlight, you can also do 108 plus 7. You will get the same number. That is 115. So my right answer to the problem out here is nothing but 11556, which is your option number B. Now remember the trick what I've done over here with the basic approach also so that you understand better. See, we are using actually the friendly number 100 over here to make the calculation simple. So can I break like this? 100 plus 7 into 100 plus 8. So what do I get? 100 square plus 7 into 100 plus 8 into 100 would give me what? 15 into 100 plus what? 7 into 8, 56. Now from this part, can I take 100 common and I write as 100 plus 15 out here plus 56. Now look, the left hand side 115 which you have over here is actually multiplied with the base. And then we are looking at 56 also over here. So the moment you leave two digits, this number is automatically multiplied with 100. So we don't have to do anything extra. Of course, if we choose some other base which is not in the form of 10 to the power of n, I'll tell you what extra to be done. So the calculation would be straightforward, direct. We can get the answer. Remember just that the left hand side is always multiplied with the base. So the first problem is done. Let's quickly come to the second problem, and I have covered all variety of problem. So if you watch this video till the end, the multiplication method would be completely clear to you. That's for sure. So let's come to the other problem. Again, the numbers are close. Can I choose the base as what? 100 out here. So let me choose the base as 100 again over here. What is the surplus out here? 2, 3. How many zeros we have? 2. But look, when you multiply 2 into 3, you get only one digit out here. So what you're going to do out here is insert a 0. Now the left hand side would be either you add 102 plus 3 or maybe 103 plus 2. You'll get the same number, that is 10506, which is your option number C. Now I'm telling you one superb trick. A lot of people don't look at that. We don't have to do even this stuff in this particular problem. So the number was 102 into 103. So I'm highlighting over here, make sure that you use the concept of unit digit also to eliminate the choices. Now what I mean by that? One thing is very sure, without multiplying the entire stuff, if I just multiply 2 and 3, the last digit of this number would surely be 6. This doesn't have 6. This doesn't have 6. This doesn't have 6. So definitely the answer is option C. So remember that you have to look at the concept of unit digit also in the competitive exams. And of course, your calculation can be faster with this approach as well. Let's move to the other type. Now I have picked up another problems out here. Again, the base I can opt for is nothing but 100 over here because the numbers are closer to 100. The surplus is 12, 13. Now remember that if you know the squares till 30, that is what advisable also. And of course, I'll come up with the session on the squaring also soon. So probably if I look over, if I want to multiply 12 into 13, I can look forward to multiply mentally like this, 12 into 12 plus 1 also, if I know the squares. So what is 12 square? 144 plus 12, 156. So for the first time, we are getting 3 digits over here and we just require 2 digits on the right hand side because there are 2 zeros in the base. So what you would do, just put 56 over here, one carry forward to the left hand side. So one thing is very sure that this cannot be the answer because you have unit digit over here is 4. Now the left hand side, either you add 112 plus 13 or maybe 113 plus 12. Let's do that, 125. Don't jump to mark this answer, it would be actually wrong. Or you also write like this 125, 156, that will also be wrong. So what you will be doing, 125 plus 1, that is 126. So this is the correct answer. Let's move to the other type. Again, we can opt for the base as 100 out here, but over here we have deficit for the first time, -2, -3, but both were deficit. So -2, -3, I get what? 6. 2 zeros, insert a 0 out here. 98 minus 3 you do, or 97 minus 2 you do, that is 9506. So option B is the correct answer. Let's come to the other type out here where again I can opt for base as 100, but what you have over here is one is surplus and one is deficit. So you would actually get with a negative sign over here on the multiplication part. So 4 into -2 is -8. There are 2 zeros. I can look forward to write -08. And the left hand side, I can look forward 104 minus 2 you do, that is 102, or 98 plus 4, that is also 102. Now you cannot mark 10208, that would actually be wrong. So what you would be doing is you are actually writing 2 digits over here. So you are actually multiplying 100 with 102. So take a carry forward from here, the hundreds place. So the value would be nothing but 100. So 102 would actually become 101, one less if I do. And from 100, if I subtract 08, what I'm going to get? 92. That is your option C out here. So let me explain you what we are doing actually, because a lot of students commit mistake in the negative part. So it was actually 10200. And from there, we have to look forward to subtract 08. So this is the answer we are going to get over here. Let's apply the negative concept again out here. But the base we are going to pick up over here is not 100. We have to look forward for 1000 because both the numbers are closer to 1000. So 3 zeros, we are going to look at 3 digits. Let's quickly look over here. The surplus is 18. Deficit is 7. Now 18 into 7, we have to multiply. If you want to do mentally, you can do as 18 as 20 minus 2. Multiply it with what? 7. So 140 I'm going to have from here. And I can subtract 14. So what do I get? 126. But it is actually in -7 over here. So -126 you should look forward to write. So there are 3 zeros, 3 digits. Left hand side, if I look over here, would be nothing but 1018 minus 7, which would be 1011. Again, take a carry forward. This time it would be from the 1000 place. So this would actually become 1010. From 1000, if you subtract 126, you would actually get 874, which is your option number C out here. So remember, be careful while making negative into positive, right? Now, these two problems which I picked up over here, it is not advisable to choose the base as 100 over here because the numbers are far apart. Over here, you could still opt for 100, but still we are going to look at some other number out here so that we can do further calculation with ease. So what should be the base we should opt for? It should actually be 200. So again, the same concept, +9, +8. How many zeros in the base 200? 2 zeros. So 2 digits out here, 72. I can write. Now the left hand side, again, 209 plus 8 you do, or maybe 208 plus 9. That would give me what? 217. And if you think of marking this option, it would actually be wrong. So what I taught you in the session over here, the left hand side is multiplied with the base. And if the base is 10 to the power of n, we don't have to do anything extra. But over here, we have to multiply this with 2 further, because already this is multiplied with 100 because you're leaving 2 digits. So multiplied with 100 already. So 217 into 2, if I do, I would get what? 43472. So that is my answer, which is option C out here. So always remember the left hand side is multiplied with the base. Now let's choose the base out here is 80. Now 80 will have only 1 0. So only one digit we are going to leave on the right hand side. So plus 3 plus 6. 6 into 3 is 18. So you write 8, 1 carry forward to the left hand side. Now either you add 83 plus 6 or maybe 86 plus 3, that is nothing but 89. Now don't add 1 to this because this left hand side is multiplied with the base 80 and already you have left one digit, so it is multiplied with 10. So we have to just multiply this with 8. So when you're multiplying 89 into 8, what we can look forward is 90 minus 1 into 8 would have been easier. So 90 into 8 is what? 720 minus 8 is how much? If I do, that is nothing but 712. So the left hand side is coming over here. I'm writing over here 8. 1 was carry forward. So this coming as 712. Don't mark 712, 8. 1 need to be added. So this would be nothing but 7138. So that is the correct answer. So by now you have understood the various kind of problems which could be framed on this part. So let's look at one specific case also out here in the same method. So multiplication with the help of base method, what is the specific case? And this would be very, very fast. First criteria to be satisfied is sum of the unit digit is 10. And remember the remaining digits are same. So these two are satisfied. We can look forward to be much, much faster. So let's see how we're going to do it. So if you look these two problems, both the conditions are satisfied. What is sum of the unit digit? 10. Over here also 10. What are the remaining digits? They are same. Look, 4, 4. Over here also 7, 7. So both the conditions have to be satisfied to apply the trick shortcut which I'm telling you over here. That is also based on the maths itself. So my sum of the unit digit can be 10 in what ways? 1, 9, correct? 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6, 5, 5. So 5 into 5, if I do, that becomes 25. 6 into 4 becomes what? 24. 3 into 7 becomes what? 21. 2 into 8 becomes what? 16. 1 into 9 would be just 9. So make sure you write 0, 9. Now you could have done this with the base method, what I have taught you. But let's look at a superb trick shortcut which can be made again with the help of base method itself. And we can be much, much faster. So what we are going to do over here is 8 into 2 is what? 16. Write down 16 over here. The last two digits will be 16 only. Now what are the remaining numbers out here? In both the cases, same, that is 4. 4 into next number is what? 5. So that is what? 20. So 2016 is the right answer to the problem. Let's apply in the question number 10 also out here. 1 into 9. That is 9 itself, but insert a 0. And 7. And what is the next number after 7? 7 into 8, that is 56. So what is my correct answer? 5609. So don't mark 569. That would actually be wrong. So always make sure that you write 09 in the case of 1 and 9. So the correct answer is 5609. So we go very, very fast. Now look, one interesting thing with this specific case. If you have the unit digit as 5 and over here also 5. And the remaining number, of course, we have to take as same. So what I'm talking about, square of those numbers, it is actually becoming square only. 35 square, 125 square, if you look the problems out here. So square of a number ending with 5 is going to satisfy both the conditions. Sum of the unit digit will be, of course, 10. And the remaining digit would, of course, be same. So what we can look forward is square of a number ending with 5 would be very, very fast with this approach. 5 into 5, 25. 3 into 4, 12. So 1, 2, 2, 5. What is the answer? That is nothing but option C out here. We can apply the same trick over here also. What is 5 into 5? Again, we can write 25. 12 and what is the next number? 13. So 12 into 13, that is nothing but 156. So I can write 15625. So you understood by now that the square of a number ending with 5, the method would work very, very fast. Of course, I would come with a complete video on the squaring of numbers. So make sure that you do like the video. Make sure that you do share with the aspirants also who are looking forward for the competitive exams like CAT and the other management entrance tests. Even banking, SSC also, people would love to watch this video. And make sure that if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, Cat to Iron by Manoj Mahajan, make sure that you do it. Thank you.